what are some of the building blocks of Nostr that excite you, that are different to if you just would like, let's go all in on Twitter?
Right. So I like to say that we are early, right? Like Nostr was invented or discovered. This is another debate 40 years ago. But Bitcoin is 16 years old. So it's the same. So the first group of people that starts playing with Nostr will have the same risk as they had when they were playing with Bitcoin. But also the risk is associated with the reward. So if you're early and you start putting all this energy, all this effort that you say, I have like a couple of years that I can keep building, this might be like you are creating like this awesome network of followers that once Nostr kicks off and takes off like a rocket, then you will capitalize on that. So every new technology, when you are early, you can say it can go completely wrong because you were too early maybe and you were like playing with this new technology that then nobody wanted to use. But then if it goes well, it capitalizes so quickly. So what I'm trying to say is that we're talking about Nostr today because Atlantis is running under this protocol, but any content creator, podcast creator like you or like everybody that's listening, study other technologies. This is the one that I believe for creators is the good one, but don't just follow what I'm saying. There are many other technologies. So now that I said that, what are the features that I think that's why Nostr is like the winning horse? Again, my point of view, right? So I said that owning what you say online before, this is something that really excites me. Because when you post something on Twitter, yes, it's your account and you can pay your account and you can verify or whatever. But you can never be 100% certain that what you posted, it was you who posted it. Because any employee can come and change it, delete it, edit it, or even worse, create a deepfake. And now, my brother, he's a cameraman for the local TV station, and he likes to play with technology, right, with camera. The other day, he sent me an audio of me saying bad things about my boss and about my personal relations. It seemed like my voice.
Wow.
So imagine like we are now, somebody is like doing a deep fake of what I'm saying, and I'm saying, oh no, I don't like Jake, and this podcast, it's not good. These can be done today with, it's so easy. In one afternoon, we can change the whole topic of what am I saying. So what I would like to say here that really excites me about in Nostr is that anytime I post something under my account, in quotes, because it's not an account, it's an identity, it's a digital identity. But so people understand, every time I post something on my account, needs to be signed digitally by my private key. So if somebody decides to download my video, edit it just slightly, just change one pixel or just one bit, even if you go even to the smaller unit of account of digital files, even if you change just one bit, then when they re-uploaded it, anybody will see that this has been signed with a different signature, not with mine. So that means that with Nostr, you can reduce the number of deep fakes and fake news over there. Only if you know who you're following. If you start listening to this video that now has been reposted by another random account that is run by bots, of course that doesn't avoid that. What it avoids is that like personal accounts, private accounts cannot be edited by bad actors, and people might think, no, I'm nobody who's gonna edit my account, or well, there are groups of hackers that their job is to target different types of users in social networks. So if they are looking to hack Justin Bieber's account, it will be very obvious and nobody can relate to Justin Bieber. But there are other hackers that what they're trying to do, and there is a black market for that on the dark web, that they buy Twitter. I'm using Twitter and extrapolate it to any social media accounts. To Twitter accounts with a specific number of followers, with 500, with 1,000, with 10,000. And then there is like this black market. So then with these masses, they can change the narrative of what's going on. So In Nostr, unless you lose your keys, so Nostr it uses the same ideas of the same underlying principles as Bitcoin. You have your private key, you have your public key. Unless you lose your private key, what you say can be demonstrated that you said it. And if you lose it, or if you are not certain that if you lost it, if you're just worried that you might have lost it, you can create a new account with a new pair of keys, and you can say disregard anything else that's posted from my other account because I think it has been compromised. So there is and I know that you can do that as well with Twitter, but again, the new account will be created under this closed source ecosystem, which is the Twitter database, which we don't know what's going on there because it's a closed source. So that's my favorite principle or my favorite characteristic of Nostr.
Mm. So it's in some ways, Nostr represents a more sophisticated form of communication online from a perspective of truth. So when you can see that a post has been made from an account that you know is run by someone that you have a relationship with in some way already, then you can have a higher chance of trusting that information. And the second that it's not posted by that account, then you know that you can disregard it.